Connecting Kazakhstan. Digital transformation is a fundamental piece in the growth plans of many Central Asian countries, including Kazakhstan. The team at North Caspian Operating Company, the largest offshore oil and gas producer in the country, takes Digital Bulletin behind the scenes of its new, innovative initiatives. The past 2 years have forced the world to adapt, and Kazakhstan has been no exception. Faced with the national lockdown and historically low oil prices that came with the COVID-19 pandemic, the country set its sights on digital transformation as the way forward, a process that will bring more than 30 trillion in revenue to the global economy in the next decade. 3 years before COVID began, Kazakhstan had already launched its first major digital initiative. The Digital Kazakhstan program is focused on accelerating the development pace of the country through the implementation of digital technologies in key sectors of its economy, with the goal of becoming one of the top 30 global economies by 2015. The program has a clear protagonist, North Caspian Operating Company, or NCOC, the operating company for the North Caspian Sea Production Sharing Agreement and the largest offshore oil and gas producer in the country. Change is a key part of NCOC's DNA. Born originally as a consortium of 7 companies, including Royal Dutch Shell, China National Petroleum Corporation, and Impex, that came together to exploit the fields of Kashagan, Kairan, and Aktoti in 2009, NCOC merged its operations to become a single company. The transition to virtual work provoked by the COVID-19 pandemic was just another step in the company's transformative journey.
The ability to transform and change for a company is becoming more and more important.
Since Adam Lomas, who was NCOC's transformation manager when COVID-19 began, and therefore became the man tasked with the responsibility of overseeing the company's digital transition.
The NCOC's ability to do that and its history in successfully going through these transformations, I think, gives it a competitive advantage over other companies in its peer group.
Before the spring of 2020, the majority of the NCOC staff relied on office desktops and in-person meetings to access and share information. Overnight, that disappeared. Projects that the company had had in the pipeline for months had to be implemented in a matter of weeks.
It also then showed that these agile methodologies and the way in which you do a digital transformation can be very quick. It doesn't have to take years or months to put something in place. So it really showed the doability of the digital strategy that was previously a lot of people were skeptical that it could be done. So COVID helped us from that perspective.
In less than 15 days, NCOC completely transformed its operations and transitioned to online work. In an era with oil prices often fluctuate, NCOC Digital Transformation Strategy has been designed to ensure that the company can extract maximum value from its business by improving efficiency, processes, and output quality.
There are opportunities to introduce new digital IT technologies to get better insights, to extract more value and enable new ways of working,
says Roland Kass, the company's technical IT manager.
The foundation with the automation of the process has really helped to increase efficiency, reduce cost, and to make life easier for our people.
As part of this commitment to transformation and digitalization, NCOC created for the first time the role of Head of Digital, a position now held by Natalia Taylor. She explains how the pandemic provided NCOC with the final push to implement a series of projects that had been a long time coming, such as automating internal and external reports and developing data visualization tools for production management and emission monitoring systems.
And NCOC today is different from NCOC 2 years ago, and we are growing and developing, and we are learning alternative ways of working, realizing what's most important for our business.
Over the years, NCOC has established a solid IT digital infrastructure through its data centers, striking the right balance between on-premise and cloud computing, and providing secure operations for field telecoms and professional information data analytics and platform services to support specific business process automation projects. This transformation has allowed the company to create real-time dashboards and analytics platforms that will help NCOC better understand its business and how to improve it for future-proofing the organization.
Data is at the heart of digital. Access to quality assured data and building analytics capabilities is key to enable any digital transformation. With that digital foundation that we have in place, a fair amount of our NCOC business processes are digitized and automated. This has tremendously increased our efficiency of our employees and reduced therefore also our cost base. For example, we recently introduced our HR end-to-end platform to support the HR processes end-to-end. We have also introduced mobile solutions for field operations to make their life easier.
These new capabilities are completely transforming NCOC's operations. However, in order to ensure that NCOC could implement them effectively and leverage its full capabilities, the company relied on its trusted partnership ecosystem, rooted in deep and collaborative partnerships with suppliers and vendors. When the world ground to a halt, these partnerships proved to be crucial. Over the last year, Cisco has provided the backbone of all IT network infrastructure and connectivity for NCOC. As one of the leading technology companies, Cisco is committed to realizing the vision of Digital Kazakhstan and has been part of many initiatives to help its business flourish in the digital era, including NCOC. The company's expertise and technology know-how have powered NCOC's transition and helped the company to adapt to new ways of working.
Microsoft and Cisco are two examples of suppliers and partners that we've had that have brought technology, know-how and experience into NCOC and helped make the company's transformation and journey successful to date, and looking forward to that continuing in the future.
But the transition to remote work could not have been successfully implemented without one key player, Microsoft. As a long-term partner of NCOC, Microsoft has been fundamental to NCOC's digitalization journey. Similar to many businesses around the world, NCOC relied fully on Microsoft Teams as its main platform for virtual collaboration during Kazakhstan's lockdown, and leveraged Azure Virtual Desktop to successfully transition to remote work. In addition, NCOC implemented an enterprise data platform based on Microsoft Azure and Power BI to better leverage data analytics. The company used Agile to grow the platform and ensure that it contained clean datasets for specific use cases.
Power BI is really powerful and gives a lot of flexibility, and it gives a lot of opportunities to visualize the data and make it more readable and make it understandable.
Partnerships have been key to NCOC's transition, but at the end of the day, the true heart of the company lies within its people. For NCOC, all its employers are part of one family, from its directors to its contractors. During the pandemic, the company has been working tirelessly to care for the mental health of all its employees and ensure their health and safety.
I think our key to success is definitely people. Their attitude, their commitment, their focus, and the fact that we just love our company and love our country, to be fair, and we want to keep producing to support the economy of Kazakhstan. That's the main key to success, I think, in any kind of the crisis, not only in this pandemic, but in general in any kind of the crisis.
On March 13th, 2020, Mansour Nazarov, NCOC's communications manager, was preparing to leave the country. He was getting everything ready for his trip when he received a call from a company informing him that all business trips had been banned and that he would have to begin working from home. Nazarov was frustrated when he heard the news, but now he's glad that he was able to stay with his family, and he's thankful for the support that the company has provided through the crisis, not only through financial means, but by providing personal support. For people like Nazarov, more than the salary rises and the broadband provisions, it is NCOC's preoccupation with employees' families that he is most thankful for.
My family is also part of NCOC family. That's how we work. The allowances, the extra rates, some additional payments. Of course, it's good, but there's something that you cannot buy, and it's how my company treats my family.
Given the fundamental role that people play in any company's success, one of NCOC's key priorities was ensuring that its employees received the support they needed to reach their full potential. This was one of the key drivers behind the HR transformation project, which looked to create a single HR platform where data was meaningful and easily accessible.
NCOC needed a proper integrated system to manage all HR processes, to maintain data integrity and financial exposure, to discover HR needs and analyze market,
says Asel Nahimova, IT project lead at NCOC. To achieve this, Nahimova's team combined the power of cloud-based solutions, SuccessFactors, and the company's on-premise system to create one single HR platform. Although it's still early to gauge the success of the project, NCOC has already been able to reproduce its siloed systems. To reduce its siloed systems, increase process efficiency and transparency, promoting data integrity across the company.
SuccessFactors systems allows to manage personal data by employees themselves. NCOC employees right now already started managing their personal data. They took the responsibility for their own development. They can track and manage their career path in a more efficient way. This solution gives a lot of opportunity from the transparency perspective, interaction with the employees, and to optimize most of the HR processes.
It is because of NCOC's commitment to people that when it came to choosing a partner to support NCOC's HR transformation project, the company immediately turned to Terralink. The international IT and business consulting company has a very strong presence in Kazakhstan. It has the largest SAP team in the region, as well as an approach that focuses on developing local talent that perfectly aligns with NCOC's mission. Terralink was present throughout NCOC's transformation from a consortium into a single company in 2013, when it helped it merge the IT systems of all its subsidiaries and address the issues that came with duplicated data and information systems. Since then, Terralink has provided NCOC with support in the areas of SAP consultancy, support, maintenance, development and enhancement services, but also in their relation to information management, consultancy and service provision, becoming a key partner in NCOC's entry into the digital era.
Terralink has been a fantastic partner of NCOC for a number of years. They've been supporting us primarily through the IT function and more recently getting involved in the digital transformation side of things. During the pandemic, without them, I don't think we could have transitioned to remote working and kept business continuity going the way that we did. During the pandemic, they helped protect the value created by NCOC, and their experience and expertise was essential in achieving that business aim.
In addition to HR transformation and the transition to remote work, another area where digitalization directly impacts people's lives is related to safety. Taylor's vision is to use digital tools to track every step of the supply chain and utilize drones to conduct specialized monitoring of pipelines, thereby reducing the technician's exposure to toxic fluids or ultra-high pressures.
You can use a lot of hardware and software tools to protect environment, protect people, protect company assets. Digital space gives us plenty of opportunities worldwide, to simplify, to stay safe, and to grow. And that's most important.
This concern for employee safety was present before the pandemic. Until February 2021, the company was a couple of days short of reaching its goal of going one full year without a single injury recorded on its sites, which Natar considers a great achievement.
It's all about people ultimately, how they adapt, continue to learn, improve. And in NCOC we have a great team spirit to work together in an ecosystem of industry partners, suppliers and government stakeholders. And I think we must be very happy with that situation.
Digital Kazakhstan is a very ambitious program to make Kazakhstan a very digitally advanced country. So NCOC definitely leads that agenda and very much drives it in combination with a couple of the other international operators in Western Kazakhstan. And so that collaboration with the Ministry of Energy and the Ministries of Digital and other parts of the government have really helped make sure that NCOC's strategy is aligned to that of the government. Kazakhstan is a very dynamic, developing country with lots of young talent, particularly interested in digital. So it's a very bright future, not only for NCSC, but for Kazakhstan as a whole.